This is episode number 235 of the InnerFight Podcast. Welcome to another edition of the InnerFight Podcast. My name is Michael Smith, founder of InnerFight.com. I'm joined by Phil, Matt and Mia to answer your questions and give you our insights into the world of fitness. Download the Kareem app, sign up and register with a valid credit card and use the promo code InnerFight for up to 100 dirhams off your first ride with those guys. And if you're coming to the gym, use the promo code INNER. If you're leaving the gym, use the promo code FIGHT for 10% off your ride with them. No matter where you are in the world, thanks for tuning in. Let's jump right in. And we're back again, another edition of the InnerFight Podcast. Phil Hesketh.
Yes.
Morning.
Morning.
Hi. Afternoon, evening. Jonesy.
Hey.
Do you know what time it is?
Two-ish.
Podcast time. Mia.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Where's Boz?
I don't know.
Absent. There's only the four of us. We'll crack on with the show. Phil, talk to us about some of the programming over the last week. Mate, what have you been trying to do? Apparently you thought that 5 snatches on the minute for 15 minutes equaled 45?
No, I just...
Is this true?
Yeah,
No,
that's true. I told him it's not how
I
it
was
is.
just trying to think about the total volume, and I was like,
Yeah.
45 hours and whatever.
Yeah.
Because maybe I thought I was supposed to be doing 3. Not me, you guys.
So,
But anyway, it was
obviously
a
you
nice
didn't
amount
do
of
it.
volume.
So
Nice.
It was light. I purposely told you all to do it.
It
super
wasn't.
light.
It wasn't
Scott
too heavy.
asked if he should do 185 for the clean and jerks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How did he do with that?
Well, I told him 115 would be a bit better.
And was he okay?
I think that was better.
Yeah.
How are your traps today?
Mine?
Yeah.
Mine are fine.
Oh, my traps are so sore.
Really?
Yeah.
Told you. You
From
just
that?
Sweet though.
That was
you
yesterday.
shouldn't be too sore from that.
I'm not sore.
Just because I've been relaxing, maybe.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
legs.
Just the
Sweet, man.
first like barbell sort of cycling you've been doing for a
Yeah.
while.
Boss as well. Boss said that she woke up during the night because of the pain in her traps.
Really?
Yeah, mine are so sore.
Jonesy, you need to do our program more shrugs, obviously. We don't have a problem. We do lots of shrugs, and it's not an issue. But mate, that was quite interesting though. 5 power snatch on the minute for 15 minutes,
Yeah.
and straight into
5 clean and jerks.
Did the guys do it? Straight into 5 clean and
Yeah.
jerks?
Yeah.
I think so.
They do it
Yeah,
properly.
boss coached him.
I know the guys in the morning cheated. They
Did
did.
they?
I think they had a break. Mia had a break as well while she did
Yeah.
some front
1
rack.
minute.
front
Sorry,
rack
yeah.
1 minute break.
It's like, what's going on there?
It's just good
need
to
mobilise.
program. Like, it wasn't supposed to be too tough. Like,
Yeah.
the purpose said go quite a lot lighter than your max. It probably won't even feel heavy for the first maybe 5 to 10 minutes. But
Yeah.
it's more about every so often just learning to move well.
Yeah, exactly.
If you constantly practice moving poorly, then
Yeah.
you're always going to be more less efficient.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially when it comes to workout. And then you've got a nice workout tomorrow.
Another 90 snatches.
That kind of puts that into a nice little test.
You
on
said
how,
you like snatching, now you're whinging.
No, I love
You're-
snatches.
Okay.
But in a workout like what you're going to get tomorrow, it
Yeah.
pays to be efficient.
Yeah.
And you can't really practice it during a workout for time.
Right.
So when you do that sort of on-the-minute stuff and less reps, you were getting, 50 seconds rest every minute?
Yeah, something like that.
45.
Jonesy was trying to beat me every time.
I
was
could see
trying to
that
beat him.
everyone was trying to win, but everyone would also start, like
5 seconds
Yeah.
before the
I'm pretty
clock.
sure Tor,
Hands on the barrel.
he was like at rep 3 when it beeped sometimes.
Oh, was he?
My worst, I was starting rep 2 when it beat.
Yeah.
I put my hand up. That's all good though. It's you got to be ready. That's Red Zone. Jonesy, what have you seen that you liked in classes over the last week?
Ooh.
Hey,
Maybe
you must have
remind me
liked
what
Hot
there was.
Shots.
Oh, this week, yeah. Hot Shots was good.
Hot
Good-
Shots
good start to
19.
the
Good.
You
Fair
taught-
play to some of the people fasting as well.
Yeah.
To be honest,
yeah.
it's tough. Like Nada, she
She got through it all
usually
right.
she's quite happy, but she was
She
not
not
happy by the
so
end.
happy.
No, she did well. So,
Definitely told Shireen to maybe substitute the running. She had a lot of running on Thursday, and I actually thought she was going to pass out.
Yeah, well, I said, look, do
Very
the first
tough.
round, see how you go, and she
Yeah.
ended up. I think she did it all.
Did she do
I
it
don't
all?
think she finished the 6 rounds, but
Yeah.
she
but
stayed with it.
did them all running. So
Yeah.
big hats off to those guys that are fasting. Obviously,
Yeah.
that's pretty tough. Mia, you said your traps are sore.
Yeah.
Back into training this week's the first week. No, you're expecting some more soreness to come?
Yeah.
No sore legs from the squats?
Or the last week was worse because
Really?
we did the first back squat session. It was 2 reps at 80% or something,
Yeah.
and it was so sore for like 4 days after.
Really?
Yeah, it was really bad.
But
You
you
know
did
what
squat snatches before that, didn't you? Did you do squat snatch as well?
Probably.
No.
Just to warm up.
Yeah.
Mobility, squat snatch.
Just a few,
sweet.
but not too bad.
You know, also, what I thought as well with your traps, you also did a lot of handstand push-ups the last couple of days.
Not too many, no?
Not too many? Did you not do the handstand push-ups yesterday?
Yeah, but only 4 every 30 seconds.
God. There we
For
go. Never mind.
No, yeah, but it's been hot to be back. I can
Yeah.
feel that we
You
done
feel it a
only
little bit?
before regionals with just specific training.
Yeah.
So now when we start with everything else again, I can feel
Body
that.
feels a bit
yeah,
different.
but
Plenty
it's
of
good.
cardio going down as well.
Yeah, it's good.
You enjoying the cardio?
Yeah, bike, running,
Love it.
rowing.
Speaking of cardio, Phil, you've been making use of the running machine a lot.
Yes.
Talk us through a couple of workouts that you've put together for yourself. Obviously, folks that don't know, you've got a broken hand.
Yes.
Does everyone know?
I think everyone knows
Okay.
by now.
Has everyone asked you?
And lots of people have asked.
Most people. Talk us
Some
through
of
a
the
couple of
worst. Someone
workouts.
came up to me the other day and was like, and this was like the worst thing that could have been said to me.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I feel like I'm losing a lot of weight and I don't like it. And someone came up to me and said, "Oh my God, what's happened? What happened to your body? Like,
really?
Yeah, you lost so much weight."
Really?
And I was just like,
You punch him in the face?
my hand is broken. That's what happened. And then there was no other response. And then people wonder why I'm grumpy.
So, mate, if you
Why,
didn't...
why would you come up to me and say that?
All right. So if you didn't lift weights, you'd be really scrawny.
Apparently.
Oh, man.
Running.
Give us a couple of workouts, though, because this is... We had it with one of Jonesy's clients, couldn't train because he's got a little bit of tendinitis, legitimate tennis elbow tendinitis. You've had your hand in pretty much a cast, immobilized for the last month or so. So talk us through a couple of workouts that you've
The
done.
last couple of days, I've done quite a lot on there. I grabbed a partner and did 6K for time and swapped every 90 seconds.
Wow.
That was super hard because
How long did that take?
23:57
On the true form?
it's a Woodway.
Woodway.
So very similar. Yeah, very similar. So that was good.
Yeah.
And then yesterday, I wanted to kind of do something like the hot shots thing.
Yeah.
But couldn't think of anything that I could do 7 strict reps of.
Right.
So I did a 20-minute
strict air squats?
Yeah, I did 20-minute AMRAP, 30 air squats, 19 GHDs, and a 400-meter run with the 5 kilo vest on.
Wow.
So
And you got through 6 rounds?
no, I got
So you did
5
20-minute AMRAP?
Yeah.
Wow. Tired at the end?
I was very tired.
Very
And
tired.
I was like, I'll do 6 rounds for time. I was like, you've got those bike intervals because we did the red zone bike intervals afterwards.
Yeah. So you did those legs only?
Yes.
Got to be easier than arms only.
Yeah, I think arms only is just very grindy. Legs only, at least
Nightmare.
you can still get like the RPM up. I
Yeah.
could still just about hit 90 with my legs only.
Oh, really?
So, but I don't think you could do that with your arms.
Yeah.
What is the max you would get with your arms? Like RPM, you get up to like 60.
I don't think I could get it to 60,
Yeah.
mate. Yeah,
It's-
that
yeah,
would
it's
be
very
hard. Yeah, I think when I did it, something around 50.
I think it's going to feel great when I get my arms
Yeah.
back and I can start using them on the bike,
Start
though.
using them. Ben Davies did the bike this morning, Jonesy.
Yeah.
He'd have made a lot of noise.
Noises, yeah.
He
He didn't want to do squats after
He didn't want to do squats
He's
after.
coming back for that.
Why would you do squats
coming back
after
for it.
that?
because it was the program.
Yeah,
So
no, he's going to come
yesterday.
back and do that.
He didn't do the squats.
He was doing 20 cals in about 30 seconds, though.
I think he was around
every
under
time.
36.
Yeah.
under
So that was good.
37. Yeah,
How long was it
decent.
taking you? You were doing...
My fastest was 30 seconds, and
Right.
then I hit a wall around 7, and it went
Yep.
up to about 50 seconds, and then didn't go any higher than that.
Didn't go any higher than that. Lots of different ways to work out, though, even if your arms aren't working. I guess even if your legs aren't working, so there's really no excuses.
Yeah.
Row for Ramadan is coming up. It's on Saturday. We've seen a
Full, huh?
few people. Yeah, it's full. The
Full.
11 machines that we've got here. You can obviously come in and do it any other time.
Who's doing it? Just go through the names.
Yes, Jack LaRue,
Lee,
Yeah.
Lee Parker.
Elena, Hanan, Brett's The Glaze,
Mhm.
Alex, Narayan, Stoffy, Mike Curra.
Stuff.
Yeah, stuff.
Oh, he's back.
I don't know this last guy. Is he a member at the gym?
The last guy, Giorgio, he's one of Flanner's clients, so he's
Oh,
one
yeah.
of the endurance guys.
Oh, wow.
So that would
Okay.
be quite interesting to see. Flanner's has been secretly giving him
Ooh.
some rowing sessions, and I've seen them. Like, one was like 40 sets of something, and I was like, that's a lot of volume. It's like his second, because I see it on his training page, it's like his second session, he's given 40 sets, 4200s or something like
Yeah.
that, with like no rest and stuff like that. So it should be quite interesting to see what he's done, but definitely a lot of people have been coming in, getting their sessions done. Hanan, Yelena, Steve and Brett have...
Yeah, they've been coming upstairs.
Yeah.
They moved the rowers because they got sick of
looking at the
Looking
wall.
at nothing, yeah. So
So Phil's idea is that we put the rowing machines against the wall on Saturday.
Yeah, like really close.
Just like really close. And just like we did for the 100k row, we'll put up a projector screen for them. Maybe not.
Yeah.
But that's the way it goes.
Apparently that was supposed to be my
It
job.
was your job. You said you'd take care of it.
No.
Oh.
I was like squatting and snatching and
Screeching.
Yeah, screeching,
and
exactly.
then trying to repair our machine.
yeah,
Just
that's
put that
right.
little disclaimer out there.
Yeah. You know, I think
It was
that's-
Minal's machine, though.
It was Minal's.
It was Minal's machine.
Yeah.
What
He
happened?
Obviously bought it.
It
in
went
Karama.
off.
It
We
went
had
off.
the 100k row, and ours went off twice.
Twice.
It was so upsetting.
I'm going to change, and I suggest everyone does this. It's not very much money for a set of double D. Is it D size? The biggest batteries. It's not very much money. Get them in your rowing machine if you're doing it at home. I'll replace all of the ones in the gym so that we have fresh batteries. So that hopefully
no
no
people
one's.
to bring their own batteries.
No,
then.
don't bring your own.
I was like, come on, man.
If you go, I think I can supply the batteries.
Regionals cost a bit, but
No, but if you're going to do it at home, definitely replace the batteries before you do it, and all of the machines in the gym will have new batteries in because that's not.
Cameron's doing
Weird.
it right.
Cameron's doing it.
So expect a big time
Yeah.
coming in from that guy.
I expect a big time from him. You know,
Right.
he's gone out there and he said, "I'm going to do it on my own, and you can get 6 people." And he expects to beat. So he's got 4 teams of 6
Against him.
against him.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So
But he loves a challenge. He'll give it a real crack.
yeah, I'll start tuning him later in the week and see what he thinks he's going to do, and get him to make some commitments and some claims. But
Yeah, I
he's
saw
gonna do it.
I saw Instagram today.
Yeah.
What do you
Where
do?
is your seat pad?
So my seat pad was lost. This is
Oh,
actually a question. This was a question. So I couldn't find my seat pad because it wasn't where I hadn't put it. So I told Sammy to Google Concept 2 seat pad, and she did, and she sent me a picture of it. She said, "Is this the one that you want?" And
Yes.
she thought I wanted her to order me one online. And I said, "No, there's one here in the gym somewhere, and I want you to coordinate finding it." And like 2 hours later, she'd searched the whole store. They'd searched another store over
Yeah.
there. Then the cleaner had searched the office. And then I remember.
It was just where you put it.
I remember.
So where was it?
I put it
there.
I put it on the shelves over there because I was like, if I leave it in my box downstairs, someone will take it and something will happen. And then they looked everywhere and it was under there. And so I slapped the cleaner around the face with it and told him he should have looked harder. He didn't like that, but he's got a cool haircut. So
Yeah.
New hat.
new hat as well,
Yeah.
new haircut. But I think the 2 of the guys, Steve and Brett, selfishly have ordered or smartly really, but didn't ask anyone else. They've ordered their own seat pads.
Oh, right.
So they've got one.
The glaze knows.
He
Right,
knows.
yeah, he's
Jack wants to rent mine.
Really?
We're
How
sorting out-
much is he going to pay for it?
Well, in training it costs him 50 dirhams an hour, but for race I don't want to rip him off. He's looking for a job at the moment, so and he's my friend.
So
So
he always stops his sessions around 58 minutes. Doesn't he?
yeah. But on the day itself, I don't know. Yeah, it just depends.
It's
I
in
think
high demand, so
I'll get here early and I'll just walk around with it and just
Yeah.
it'll be like eBay and we'll see how it goes. Anyway, if you get through that, come back to the gym on the 19th of June. Iftar at the gym. It's open for all members. This is a members only event. We're going to have iftar from iftar time, which is just after 7 p.m.
Yep.
We're going to put loads of plastic on the floor, bring in a few goats, loads of rice, and everyone sits down. Jones will be super comfortable with that.
The
He
goats.
loves eating food off the floor.
Yes.
It's hygienic.
My knees crossed, knees up to your face. I hate it.
bring you a cushion.
Yeah.
I'll bring you a few
Bean
cushions.
bags.
I've got some
Oh,
cushions
yeah.
that I use in the desert that actually make it
Oh,
quite
yeah?
comfortable.
I'll bring a
Good.
beanbag.
You can rent
Bean
those
bags,
from me
yeah.
as well. I might rent all this stuff. I need to start a side business renting stuff out. That's on the 19th of June. If you're a member and you're listening, please come to that. Have a feed. It's free. We're paying for it. Don't worry about that. Celebrate Fitness. July 22nd is coming up. You should, if you're a member,
Number
you should
4?
receive. Yeah, it's
July
number
22nd, eh?
4. You're not here, Jonesy. I don't think.
Is it 4 or 3?
Where are you?
Looks like
Number
Nikhil,
4.
Is that
Ah, both.
2
Holiday.
Christmases, 1 summer, and this is number 4.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So number 4. Oh, Jonesy.
Are you not here?
Nikhil. Who's
What do you-
Nikhil going to go
Your
with?
team,
Mohammed.
What's Mohammed
your
gonna
team
do?
won't even show up anyway.
He'll probably,
Mohammed.
he'll probably win. or
Actually,
something.
maybe we'll put Mohammed with
Mohammed's team will
Mia.
win.
We'll put them with Mia this
Jonesy
time.
always has people that don't show up.
Easy.
They don't show up.
Oh.
Yeah.
And when they do, they're not ready to work.
Smoke a pack of ciggies a day or something.
Yeah, so you won't be here. But there's also there's brunch afterwards at Taj Dubai, which is in downtown. They put on a great deal for us, so the information about that will be coming out. If you're a friend, if you're not a member, if you like us, if you want to be with us for the day, you're welcome to get involved. Workout in the morning. Phil will figure out a nice format to make everyone tired.
It's always a good day.
I won't be able to join. I
It's
don't think I'll be able to
always
join in this year still, but
Good. You can make
I'll
sure it
be-
runs smoothly.
Yeah, make sure that
I can
judge
relax.
people.
I'm gonna-
Judge.
Last year I was a bit upset. Like every year I've been upset. Apart from the year that I won because that was fair. The other years it wasn't fair. Like people were cheating, especially your team. You always figure it out just so that like something happens just at the last minute. You're like, I'll take that guy, and you end up with like a really good team.
I officially had
You
ranked
picked Sam.
the weakest person in the gym was in my team.
No,
You know it.
and then you always change them at the
He
last
knows
minute.
it as well.
I think so.
No,
Who is it?
Anyway, that's
Don't tell them that we ranked them.
Ash was
That's-
cheating as well. He was kicking
No.
me in the face.
Yeah,
when
I'm
I was
a-
doing these.
I'm a no repping everyone this year.
So we've got a judge. So it's really serious. We'll take you on the brunch afterwards, Jones.
It's always
you
a cool
won't be
day.
here.
It's always
a
a
good
great
day.
day, yeah, yeah.
It'll be
So
a good day.
get down
So
there.
22nd of
Anton
July.
will dress up.
Anton will do. We could have it fancy dress. Boz pretty much
Well,
won
he
that
wasn't
last
here
year.
last year because he
lent
gave
it.
his outfit to Boz, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
there
elf.
we go. He was here for the one last
seen
summer.
I saw
Yeah, he was.
pictures.
See Boz is dressed as an elf.
We could make it fancy dress. You could make it what you want. Some quick questions. Jonesy, if it's loud in the gym, should I wear earplugs? Are you okay with that?
I don't know.
Just like
According to-
sleeping earplugs, like the
Yeah.
little orange things, not headphones.
They can be orange if you want.
Oh, you
Well,
mean like
usually
the,
orange.
Yeah, just
the sleeping
earplugs.
plugs?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh,
Are
no,
they-
I'm not okay with
You're
that.
not okay with that,
I don't
Mia?
like that.
Nah.
No, Phil? No.
Little spongy
I'm
things
not
hanging
sure.
out your face. Is that happening?
Stick
Did
them up your nose.
We were talking about this one before. Rock melon or watermelon?
What is a rock
Oh,
melon?
come on.
So sweet melon.
A yellow
Korean.
one.
Like a yellow
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
They can be like orange, yellow colour. Or the watermelon is like the red one with
Yeah.
the...
Yeah, I know the water lemon.
Okay.
Watermelon.
Melon.
I know that one.
Which one do you prefer?
Water.
Water, Jonesy.
Can I say both or not?
No.
Nah.
Okay, rock melon.
So 1-1, Phil.
You go both and I go neither. Yeah, they both
1-1.
Don't you like them?
I don't
any
like
of them?
melon.
Really?
I'm not into it.
Oh, mate, you're not in the
Jeez.
right one.
It's not
I
good.
go for water, 2-1. Water wins, 1 abstain.
Yeah.
Moonshine, watermelon, rock. There we go. Val, what's Val got? Watermelon, yes,
Ooh.
watermelon takes it. There we go.
Natalie.
Next.
Nat, rock or watermelon? Natalie's sat in the office. She's asleep already. That's okay. Which do you prefer, rock melon or watermelon? Sweet
Water
melon
lemons.
or
Rock.
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 It's a draw. That's that one. Cashews or almonds, Jonesy?
Ooh. Cash.
Cash.
Cash
Phil,
flow.
definitely cash because you've been buying bags.
Yeah.
Mia,
Cash.
cash. Me too. Cash.
Yeah.
Always.
Can't eat that many almonds. Like
You can't eat enough. Yeah,
No,
that's true.
no, not
That's
that
the
many.
same, sort of.
Yeah.
Cashews, I could just keep going and going. I think like
You know, one of the good things as well, like if you're eating cashews, the cashews is the same colour as your teeth, so it just gets stuck and it doesn't look silly. But when you eat almonds, the shells get stuck in your teeth, and, you're like, and it just looks dumb when you're going to talk to someone.
Claire
so
Noble's letting me know she's en route 36 minutes before her session
36
starts.
minutes, she'll be here.
All right.
Jonesy, what's your favourite smell?
I'm going to have to go with... I'm not trying to encourage anything here, but...
There we go.
Burnouts, the smell of tyres. I love it.
Really?
I absolutely love it.
You smelt a lot of that growing up in Auckland?
Here and there, yeah. Out west there, yeah. It's good.
Mia, favourite smell? Coffee.
Nah, not coffee. Nah.
What's your favourite smell?
I really like vanilla.
Vanilla.
Yeah.
Ice cream?
Just vanilla in general.
So vanilla, the coffee pods that are vanilla, you'd like those?
Nah.
Come
No
on.
coffee.
I know.
Vanilla latte.
The milk. Phil, favourite smell?
That's a tough one.
You know this
I
actually...
walked past yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday was a trick because it's Ramadan.
Cinnabon.
Oh my god! But it's all covered up.
Yes,
Like, so
but
you're
you
like,
can
oh my
still
god, what's that
smell
smell?
it.
And then you can.
Yeah.
So I walk past
Cinnabons.
Baskin Robbins. I
Yeah.
don't think you realise how good it smells
Where they make
until
the cones.
Yeah, until you can't see it.
Right. There we
Oh.
go. One of the parts of Ramadan. That question actually came from Holly. She said, stick that in, because apparently her Boz and Noble, when they were in Valencia, they were talking
It
about
smelled
it.
bad.
No, there's like top 5 smells and one of Boz's top smells was petrol.
I don't know about Boss's top smell. Moonham.
I have no idea. It's ridiculous. Let's move on to the Coach's Post. Mia has written an article.
I did.
What?
In record time.
In
48 minutes.
Really?
It wasn't. It was longer.
No, it was 48 because give me a time cap at 40 minutes and then I missed 1 point,
You
so I
timed
had
it.
to go back and then it was 8 minutes past.
Because it wasn't last minute.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to go to bed.
The irony of it is Hannah's sick today, so she can't publish it, so it'll be published tomorrow anyway.
Oh, then I could relax.
I think you should
Could I write it
You
today?
should write a better one.
Yeah,
What
maybe
was
you
it?
should write another
What
one.
was it?
It's 6
So-
life hacks to make training easier.
Give us number one.
Number 1, I can't remember, so I need to read.
Here we go. You can read it.
Yeah, number 1,
Yep,
plan your week in advance.
good. So you know what training you're doing on which day?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's more
Or
about the other stuff.
like
Right.
everything else you're going to do as well.
Okay.
If you have meetings or first clients
Yeah.
or classes.
Yeah.
I'm not super good at this yet, but I see the
You see
good
the
thing.
benefit?
Yeah, the benefits of doing
Okay, That's cool. Second point?
it. Organize your evening so you know you get enough of sleep.
Yeah. Sleep.
So,
Jonesy spoke about last
Yeah.
week. Super
It's
important as well.
It's crucial.
Crucial.
So not so you like book late things if you need to go up early in the morning
So
and
the fact that I got up at 4:30 this morning and I'm teaching till 11 tonight
yeah.
is maybe a
you would,
mistake.
you would
No.
shout at us for that.
I know. That's
Yeah.
why I was
Quite
going to go and
disappointed.
sleep, and yeah, it's all
You'll
good.
be able.
I'll see you at 10:30 in the morning. It'll be fine. I've slept enough. Next, what?
Prepare your food in advance.
That's an awesome one.
Yes.
Everyone loves that, except
Yes.
Jonesy, because organic's just around the corner.
Yeah, it's hanging around.
There we
Kebabs.
go.
Still open? Is it open?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the deli's still
Open
open.
for takeaway.
Deli's still open.
And I tell you something, I was with Yenzi the other night talking all things organic. They will deliver. If you call up, they'll
Ooh.
deliver to the gym.
Oh.
Organic food and supermarket have a number of locations around the city, and a lot of them deliver.
Really?
All right.
What he
That's
said.
cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah.
I think they even deliver from the restaurant.
Okay.
It might need a bit of advance warning, but they'll deliver you your steak and whatever directly from the
Strawberries.
restaurant. Yeah, I guess if you want some strawberries and some coconut water.
I think we should
Coconut
order some
water,
stresses.
yeah. Stresses.
Yeah.
Jerseys,
Yeah.
there we go. What else have we got then? What are the other hacks?
Pack your bag the night before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people don't think that's that important, but I think it's quite
You think
important.
it's super important? Yeah, yeah.
Just get your clothes organised, you know?
Get your clothes
Less
out.
stress in the morning as well.
Scrambling around,
Yeah, I agree.
You've been doing that since you...
Like 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few days before. Are we there? Have we got 6 or 7? Or
No, that was 4.
Okay.
So number 5 is
Right.
set goals.
Set goals, always useful.
Yeah. And then the last part, make friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
not
training-
too many though,
No, not too many.
because then they might want to
Just a
distract you.
few.
Just a
yeah,
few.
because then too much talking goes on.
No.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
a few.
Yeah. A decent thing that I found, menshealth.com. Go and check it out. Carlin's back. He'll be happy that we're sending people over to menshealth.com. Questions to ask before joining a gym. This is awesome. The first one is, do the instructors know what they're doing?
How would you reply if you came in a gym and do you guys know what you're doing? Like it's like
Honestly, mate,
everyone would say yes,
some,
but
some people have actually asked me that.
yeah, like obviously every gym you go to they'll say yes, but I think it's a pretty big test, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like, to,
yeah,
like
yeah.
it would be so direct and just
Yeah.
like okay, sell it straight away. Like it would be
On the spot.
You wouldn't be expecting it, would you?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
You got to come up with a good answer straight away.
Yeah, the instructors know what they're
It's
doing.
like,
What would you say, Jonesy?
Yeah, but next
Sometimes.
Here and there. Here and there.
Yeah.
No, it's a
But
good question.
I guess that's like, you know, a lot of people sort of turn around and say, I've had this before where they turn around and say, is this definitely going to work? And
Yes.
a lot of the response to that is probably, yeah, if you do it properly, it'll work.
Yeah.
But I've used, a lot of times, well, go and speak to any single person in the gym. Hopefully it's a time where there are a few people in the gym. And hopefully Kasim's here. Because he's a pretty good salesman on that part. And yeah, it's a tough one, mate.
Yeah, a guy asked me yesterday, he came in and is like, how long will it take me to lose weight?
Yep. That's a good one.
It's like, well, you know, it depends if you're going
Yeah.
to try or not.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's completely dependent on that.
Yeah.
Another thing that they say in there, you should be checking out before you join a gym if there's enough space. It's pretty straightforward. But I think it's true as well, especially in like CrossFit style workouts, functional training, you need a bit of space, and there's nothing worse than people being on top of you. Can you pick up a protein shake afterwards, and would you? whatever. What do the gym's current members love about the facility? I think that's why I sometimes ask people to go and speak to people, and I reckon that's a good thing. Like I say to a lot of people, come down and see the gym and just check out and get a feel for the environment and speak to people. So I think if you're going and looking for a new gym, because you can't come to ours, then go and speak to some of the members.
Yeah.
Is it packed when you usually work out? I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Does it feel like you should wash your hands after each rep?
That seems to be something that like I've noticed massively since being here, like how clean it actually is.
Yeah.
Like, and people still get a little bit upset if the chest is a little bit dirty after been doing burpees. But I've been to some gyms like where literally if you did some like burpees then and you had the top off, you would be covered. And all like I've only really noticed that since being here how clean it is and how important that is really. Yeah,
I actually it happened actually this morning when I saw someone that finished a workout and they've been doing a lot of burpees, so they're up and down from the floor and there's a lot of sweat, especially this time of year when people get more sweaty. It seems to get a little bit more, and he sort of had some black on his face, and that annoys me because it means that the floor isn't really, really clean. But yeah, those guys scrubbed the floor. Pam was the best, wasn't he?
Oh.
He used to scrub the floor.
Just sponge.
Just in the squat with a scrubbing brush.
Yeah.
It was actually 4 months before I bought him it was actually longer before we got him the floor scrubbing machine. But
it was when Jens brought the machine round.
Bring him in his happiest day ever. There's some interesting questions to ask. Another interesting question that's coming. Deadlift. Why does it hurt my back? What can I do to avoid it? Obviously hurting my back. Give me the hacks, Jonesy.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, some thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, technique goes a long way.
Yeah.
Making sure you're warmed up properly.
Yep.
Making sure you don't go too heavy. If it's in a controlled environment, so if we're doing strength and it's an EMOM thing, it seems to happen when it's in the conditioning a little bit more.
Yeah.
So just making sure that you don't go too heavy. And we just like say, look, you're doing this weight. I know your deadlift's maybe 180, but can you do it efficiently at 120 for a certain amount of reps?
Yeah.
I think a good movement to learn beforehand is just learning the good morning.
Good morning,
and all the kind of variations. I think that's really important.
I think sometimes
I noticed that in the gym. I think it's quite relevant to the class today,
right?
Because I was trying to program stuff without squatting or deadlifting. That's going to get you stronger. And put the good morning, like you said, put that in there. And that I've been doing a lot of that with the band. Just because I can't hold the bar on my back and I want to do some strength work. And my hamstrings afterwards are just. Like
a lot better.
The 2 days afterwards, they're hurting so much. Because that's the muscle that's really working. Where I don't think that some people quite get it. And they're just kind of leaning forward, and it's very similar to what they do on a deadlift. They're just kind of hinging at their hip.
And then rather than using a hamstring.
Almost using momentum. You said it the other day actually about deadlifting that you just. To a certain extent, you were just using momentum.
Just standing up with it and not actually,
squeezing.
activating
We were talking about it
it.
the other day, and then you said that since you started doing the more pure strength stuff,
all
the
banded
all the
ones
activation and
for
that,
speed.
you actually feel a lot better in workouts.
Definitely.
Even on Saturday when we had a lot of deadlifts, I think I did 60 banded good mornings before we started that workout, and it really, you do. I think, to be honest, with the banded good mornings, when you start doing them, you feel them a lot. But you almost build up a tolerance to them super quick. So, like I did 60 the other day, and I didn't feel it at all the next day, but felt good for the deadlift. So, I think that's like you were saying there, Jonesy. The main reason why it's hurting your back is because you're doing it wrong. Like
those muscles aren't activated. Like you need to do hamstring and posterior chain exercises before you do the deadlift to make sure those muscles are actually like switched on and working. Usually that's why, and then people's lower back just kind of takes over if they've not activated those muscles beforehand. And that's why you get that pain the next day, because that's the muscle that's been working. Like if you wake up from a deadlift session and your glutes and hamstrings are sore, then that's you did it right, or usually.
Leading on from that, a decent article that we come across, someone sent in, why hamstring training is key to lower body development. Let's talk a little bit about that and what people can be doing. So aside from things like good mornings, what people can be doing to sort of train their hamstrings and get that activation.
I think those glute ham raises are quite good. If you can even just learn them from the floor, like the partner ones, and if you've got a GHD machine, use those with bands.
Yeah, GHD is good for that. First time you do it, you feel like everything's going to explode.
Yes,
it does.
Cramping.
It cramps a little bit.
It's hard.
Yeah,
it's pretty advanced.
Hard.
You have to start with bands and start assisted and things like that.
Yeah,
it's similar to the Nordic holds.
I think
we used to do them a lot of rugby.
I think those are better to start with.
Oh, they're so hard. Like Nordic holds and then what do you call it if you just do a Nordic?
Nordic curl, I think.
Curl.
Nordic curl.
Nordic curl.
Yeah.
They're super hard if you do those properly. I think anything a little bit more sumo. Yeah, lunges.
Yeah. I've been using a lot of lunges recently as well, and one thing I've found is that once you've got a decent lunge going on, what do you call it, like one plane, so just going forward, just like start on a straight line and you can lunge well there and you can feel some activation. I've then moved like 1 foot out, but trying to keep my back knee still on touching the same central plane, and you also start to make more mobility through your hip, and it's now at a stage where I can almost lunge a meter to one side but keep the knee on the central plane, and it really helps a lot, and you really, really feel it through the hamstring and the glutes as well. So,
I think one of the best things is the hamstring curls as well.
You've done quite a few of those recently as well.
I just put the ankle weights on, but you can do it with the band across the floor.
And
just doing you can get 1 to 300 reps of that in a session, and it feels fine.
Yeah. So long as you're actually activating the hamstring or some part of it, then you're going to be in a lot better shape as well. Other stuff that you said as well there, mate, is stuff like good mornings, sumo deadlifts, stiff leg deadlifts. That kind of stuff will help you a lot, right? Yeah.
So less bending at the knee and less sort of flexion there with the quads and just isolating the hamstrings more.
This article's got Russian leg curls in as well.
Russian leg curls.
Russian. I have no idea.
It might just be a different name for something that we already know.
Yeah, Russian.
It's not got a demo there.
No, there's no demonstration in it. But it lists those ones that we've spoken about: glute ham raises, and then it goes Russian leg curls, good morning sumo deadlifts, stiff leg deadlifts, Swiss ball leg curls, Jonesy.
Oh, Swissies.
Yeah.
Single leg ones.
Single leg curls.
Yeah. If you can do 8 on each side, you're good.
Yeah?
You're doing well.
You'll be okay with that. One thing that we did yesterday, which was useful, was not the weight that we put with the medicine ball between our legs, which is not useful for hamstrings at all.
No.
That's new subject, is pull-ups with that medicine ball between the legs. And Mia, you did it with sponge ball and feel a lot more core activation.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah? It just puts you in a lot better position.
I really liked it. Yeah, that's the second time I've done it now in the last 2 weeks, and
just feel so. If you're trying to work on your pull-ups and trying to get that hollow body position, just put something between your legs. I guess you could. Used a sponge ball, which worked really well.
Yeah.
So I guess you could use.
I even gave it to Lee, and I could just see an improvement in his
midline,
keeping that hollow position. So it's good.
Volleyball, sponge ball, anything like that. This article says prioritizing excessive loading over quality tension, which I think is what you were getting to there, Phil, with sort of 200 reps, 300 reps of something that's super light. When you've done those hamstring curls, you're literally just using, what are they, like kilo weights?
Yeah, I think 1.5 kilos, those ones we've got.
Yeah.
You can do so many reps, and you don't really feel it for the first 50. That's why you've got to be a little bit patient with it. Yeah. Because I think some people, we've done it before, and they're just kind of kicking the legs around, like, I don't even feel anything.
Yeah.
But, once you get sort of over the 50 reps, if you're really sort of focusing on actually using the muscle, which, you actually have to think about it and really work that muscle, then it starts to really burn. But to the point where you're never going to fail a rep, you could actually continue doing it for another 100 or 200.
Forever,
but it's just the right type of burn, really, I guess.
Jonesy,
yo,
calisthenics versus kettlebells.
Ooh,
what would you choose and why?
If I could do it, I'd go for the calisthenics.
Would you?
Yeah, because it's
cooler.
Yeah, just
challenging,
way better,
it's harder. I like kettlebells as well, but
I think there's a lot more progression with it as well.
Yeah, you've
got to have a lot of
patience.
I
feel like once you've got to a certain, there's not. I'm sure there's a lot of exercise you can do with a kettlebell.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
but then, I think I would get a lot more bored with kettlebell training.
Yeah.
Than I would.
At least with that, you can go to all the playgrounds and just do your thing, really.
Yeah,
Great. Track pants on and just...
Track pants on.
Track pants, no shirt.
No shirt.
Yeah.
Gold
the real
necklace.
High top
High
shoes.
top Nikes.
May as well take your ghetto blaster as well.
You definitely might. Have you done any calisthenics, anyone?
No, not like... I mean...
Specifically go to a calisthenics
I haven't.
Flagpole and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess that kind of counts.
That'd
be super basic for them, right? Obviously, but...
Yeah.
But
Mia, can you do flagpole?
What's that?
Like when you grab the pole and you go out to the side?
No. I tried a few times.
Someone
can you do it?
You can do it.
I can, but not alone.
Not alone.
It's super...
I once did it like on a pole dance thing.
Oh, God. Here we go.
And it's very hard.
This is why we told you 3 o'clock, Boz.
Boz has just rocked up an hour late, but it's all good. Yeah, interesting. I don't know. I think you're right.
I think it'd be a good
progression.
If you did if you went and did that for 2 or 3 months, like in your sort of CrossFit off season,
I
think you would see great it'd go, like transfer over to CrossFit really well.
Speaking of CrossFit, anything happening in CrossFit that we should know about? Any interesting workouts on the main site that you've seen? I know you check that every day, Phil.
Stupid guys that qualified for the games are training hard for that. There's some good documentaries come out for them at the moment. Yeah. There's actually one of the they posted this a few times on the CrossFit website, and it is a good workout, but I don't think I'll ever do it. I think you'd really like it. It's the one with on a Concept 2, how long you can pull a 125 for, and you just go until you fail. So as soon as you see over 125, then you're out. You have to rest 3 minutes.
They've put this before,
right? A few times.
Yeah. Have you done it, Jonesy?
No.
We've spoken about it.
And then it goes... We've spoken about this before.
Yes.
Yeah, many chats.
And then it goes to 130, and then 135.
Okay.
And then 130 again. It's a little bit different to how they've done before.
So how much rest do you get?
3 minutes. So once you fail...
Yeah.
I don't know what the... It's a little bit annoying, this, actually, by CrossFit. They never put the girls' weight ever. And so they haven't put the girls' rowing scale to, I don't know what, for a 125 for a guy equals a 138
to 40, yeah.
For a girl, I don't know.
Like that.
But just, it's a good mental test. Just go until you literally can't.
Is that what
anymore.
you're doing during the that
I think most people would attack that, I think, almost wrong, that they would set a number in their head, and then as soon as they see it, they're happy and they just stop.
Yeah.
Rather than actually going for as long as you possibly can.
How long could you go for, Jonesy, at 125?
Jeez.
What's your 500 time?
120.3.
So 700.
But would you have been over 125 by the end of that?
It was pretty close.
Yeah, but he was under 125 for the first. Under 120 for the first 150 to 200.
I don't think you'd be able to go much further, though, would you?
I
don't know.
500.
Maybe after.
When?
Not today.
I reckon about 650, I reckon I'd be able to get something like that.
650?
Maybe.
And then with 3 minutes rest at 130.
About 25 more meters there.
You definitely get more?
It'd be hard.
I don't know.
Yeah,
it would be
really hard.
I reckon if you went like all in for the first one, I think after would be
3 minutes rest. After we did that 500 meter row, if I gave you 3 minutes rest, would you have been able to do a similar pace again?
Nah. Like, would I have been able to do 500 at 125 after that?
I think that was the most. That was the most pumped I've ever felt in my whole entire life after 500 meters.
Really?
Yeah, like more than all the other stuff that we've done.
Really?
I think adrenaline was so high as well, though.
Maybe. And Jack was walking around.
Yeah, it was a super competitive atmosphere, and I was screaming. And
were you screaming?
You were coughing for a bit after.
The last 100 meters, every single stroke, I was screaming.
Really?
Yeah.
Ben would do something
like
that.
Muna got some really good pictures of my face.
Did he? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I just wonder, if you'd have said you've got 3 minutes rest and then you're going to go again, like, because your 125 pace, you're going to go for longer, so the pain should be very similar.
Yeah.
So 3 minutes, and I think if you did the first one correct and you got 650 or 700 meters, I don't think you get 500 at 130. We could try it once your hand's better, mate.
Yeah.
And if anyone wants some training for the marathon row, just try that. Go across it.
So that's the best way to do it. That's one all-out burst.
There should definitely be some side bets in that. We might put a prize up for the fastest 2K.
Yeah, I think you should really. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Fastest 1K on the day.
Fastest 1K.
Side bet. But we used to make side bets all the time. We haven't done it for a long time.
But that was what they did when they put the half marathon in the CrossFit Games. It was 2K.
Two separate events.
Two separate events.
Briggs won both.
Did she
as well?
Did Kalipa win them both
I think
as well?
he did, yeah.
I think Briggs beat one of the guys or not?
Oh.
I think she was very close to beating.
Yeah, she might have.
I don't actually know, but it was very close.
Very close, yeah. We'll do that for Saturday. We'll put a prize up for 2K for time and see how that all...
That'd be so funny. Jacques, he'll be his whole rowing game plan that he's been working on his pace for the last month.
Yes.
Hopefully none of those guys listen to the podcast on Thursday.
The Glaze will win and then
Glazer.
you'll have to get off.
Maybe you could even do a 2K, 5K and a half marathon prizes for each. Yeah. And then a prize overall. You could definitely win if the prize overall wasn't as good and you collected the 2-5, it could come in better. There could be some strategy.
Great idea.
Yeah. Someone sent something in on a bit of motivation. How do you deal with bad days, not only in training but just in life? Any thoughts? Wake up, not feeling it, just go back to bed?
Nah.
Just cry.
Cry?
Just maybe cry a bit.
Let it out.
A bit of crying.
Abuse someone? Be mean to someone?
Nah.
How do you get around it, though? Thoughts?
My whole thing at the moment, because I'm struggling with motivation a lot of the time when I'm training, because obviously it's a difficult situation going from being really fit to really not being able to do much at all.
Yeah.
It's just really focusing on my long-term goal of getting back. I want to win regionals next year like I did this year. Yeah. And just I've had some pretty bad days at the moment where I don't want to start training because it's what can I even do that's different today? Yeah. And just then really thinking about, the regionals next year, and I just kind of picture in my head that one of the workouts is, no arms air bike or something, and I'm going to win it. Which it's not going to be, but it's just a little thing.
But it might be.
It's just a little thing that really, really helps. That if I'm on the bike and I can't, I'm just doing it with no arms and whatever. Yeah. Then I'll just kind of find some motivation that way. I'm very driven by my goals. So really always trying to sort of visualize and picture. That there's a benefit to what you're doing all the time.
Jonesy, just less talking to people.
Yeah, less chatting and good music and great people.
Music pick you up a little bit.
Did that help?
Yeah, it does.
It helped yesterday when we put Panda on.
Yeah, it did, and it also helped when I was rowing, and then you put that other song on at the start. Remember?
Which one?
Please.
Oh yeah.
That was good.
It was
Which one?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z and
F with me, I got it.
There we go.
That one.
Yeah. You put that
so
on.
I can think of it.
At the start of his 5K row.
5K.
Yeah.
Timed it really well.
Yeah, it was just bang. I was just like,
he was this is it.
What did you talk more about rowing? What you did 5K the other day, 17:22. What did you set out at?
I went at
145 the whole way.
I was 145, and then it was
sped up at the end.
Sped up in the last sort of 800.
What does that come at? 140.
145 gives you a 17:30, doesn't it?
So 144 point something.
Yeah, you're really consistent. The stroke rate and the pace was because I kept coming back and looking at the screen. It was the same pretty much the whole way. And then you started sprinting. You probably left the sprint a little bit late.
Yeah,
it looked comfortable.
Yeah, because in my mind, I think my best had been 18. So, sometimes you're doing it and you're like, oh, well, I'm clearly going to get under 18 minutes. But then sometimes it's good to just be like, no, don't just satisfy for that.
Yeah.
So
what
I was
did
happy
you do
to get
when
under.
we did 20 minutes?
I didn't do that time.
I had a look.
I think I did bench or something.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think you were here.
No, I wasn't.
You would have done it because Ben did it.
We all did it together.
Oh, you guys programmed it again.
Tanner did it.
Oh, did Ben? Was he there?
It was one of my first sessions back last year.
Yeah, your rowing machine was the wrong way. Ours was that way. Yours
I didn't want
was
to
that
look
way.
distracted by your guys' screens.
We were going too fast. Girls did it as well. Holly did it, I think. Someone else.
I think so.
There was another girl. I don't know. There was 2 or 3 girls that did it.
You two did the 5K?
Yeah.
Yeah. How was your 5K time? Just over 20?
Yeah, it was 20:34.
20:34.
Which is 20 seconds slower than I did last time.
Really?
And then I threw up.
So good.
Then I threw up.
Did you throw up?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It was great.
It was good.
Great.
Still blaming the alcohol you had on the after
Oh, really?
On the after
I'm not
party.
blaming
That was
the
2 weeks
alcohol.
ago.
Just blaming that I haven't been training and being
drink
sick.
more than balls. And you've been
No
sick
chance.
for 2 weeks, and Boz went to Valencia and got drunk every night.
There we go. That's probably a good place to finish.
Boss, shut up.
Road
You
for
don't have a
Ramadan
microphone.
is coming up this Saturday. Get ready for the side bets. Get ready for Iftar on the 19th of June, and also block your diaries for Celebrate Fitness on 22nd of July. Thank you, Phil, Jonesy, Mia.
Thank you.
Good of you to be here, Boz.
Nice, Boz.
Good contribution today. Maybe next week we'll get you in. Cheers.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks a lot for tuning into this episode of the podcast, folks, and I do hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks, as always, for your questions, and thanks to the coaches for their answers and insights. Remember, download the Kareem app, sign up and registered with a valid credit card. Use promo code InnerFight for up to 100 dirhams off your first ride. And if you're coming to the gym, use the promo code INNER. If you're leaving the gym, use the promo code FIGHT for 10% off your ride with them. If you have a moment, please hop over to iTunes and rate the podcast. We would really appreciate that. And of course, if you have a question that you want us to answer, just drop us an email, winning@innerfight.com. Until next time, take care.